Welcome back to Pocket Dumpster. I'm Nibbles, and I'm Crumb. Today's topic hits close to home. Really close. We are talking about why we are so incredibly hard on ourselves, but so incredibly easy on everyone else. The double standard we never talk about. The one that lives inside our own heads. Let's get into it. Okay, so picture this. Your best friend calls you. They're upset. They made a mistake at work, missed a deadline, said the wrong thing, fell short of something they really wanted, and you immediately go into support mode. Of course, you tell them it's okay, that they're human, that one bad moment doesn't erase everything they've built, that you're proud of them for even trying. You mean every single word. You'd do anything to take the weight off them, and then, same day, you make the exact same mistake. And the voice in your head sounds nothing like the friend you just were to someone else. It sounds like the harshest critic you've ever had. Every name in the book, every worst case conclusion, every reason why this proves you're not enough. You would never speak to your friend that way. Never. Not once. Not even on your worst day. But you say it to yourself without even pausing. I did this last month, Crumb. Had a bad recording session. Nothing came out right. And I spent the rest of the day telling myself I wasn't cut out for this. What would you have said if I came to you with that same situation? I would have said one bad session means nothing. That every creator has off days. That showing up anyway is what matters. And instead you said, things I won't repeat on this podcast. That gap between what we offer others and what we offer ourselves is where so much unnecessary suffering lives. And most of us don't even notice we're doing it. It's just the default setting, which means we have to actively choose something different. Here's the thing about that inner critic. It didn't show up randomly. It was built, piece by piece, over years, from the things people said to us, the standards we were held to, the messages we absorbed about what we had to be worthy. Some of us grew up in environments where nothing was ever quite good enough, where love felt conditional, where approval had to be earned over and over again. And the voice of whoever made you feel that way, a parent, a teacher, a bully, a partner, gets internalized, becomes your own voice. So you're not even being hard on yourself. You're letting someone else be hard on you through your own mouth. That's a painful realization when it lands. It landed for me hard a couple years ago. I realized the way I spoke to myself sounded exactly like someone specific from my past. Word for word almost. And once you hear it, you can't unhear it, which is actually the first step. Just noticing, catching it in the moment. Oh, there's that voice again? That's not mine. That was handed to me. And I don't have to keep running that program. You inherited that inner critic, but you don't have to keep it. Okay, let's talk about what being this hard on yourself actually costs. Because it's more than just feeling bad. It affects every decision you make. You don't apply for the thing because you've already decided you're not qualified enough. You don't start the project because you've already concluded it won't be good enough. You don't take the risk because you've already judged yourself for failing before you even tried. The inner critic doesn't just make you feel bad, it makes you smaller. It keeps you from doing things that could change your life. And the worst part is, it disguises itself as realism, as self-awareness, as just being honest with yourself. But there's a difference between honest self-reflection and relentless self-punishment. Honest self-reflection says, that didn't work, here's what I can learn from it. Self-punishment says, that didn't work because you are fundamentally broken and probably always will be. One moves you forward, one keeps you stuck. And only one of them is actually true. Hint, it's not the second one. So how do you actually change it? Because knowing the problem and fixing the problem are two very different things. First thing, catch it. Just notice when the voice shows up. You don't have to fight it immediately. Just observe it. Oh, there it is. The critic. Hello. Name it even. Some people literally give their inner critic a name so it feels separate from them. I named mine Gerald. Gerald shows up. Says unhelpful things. I acknowledge Gerald and then choose not to listen to him. Gerald is going to be a recurring character on this podcast now. Gerald is not invited. Second thing, ask the best friend question. Whatever you just said to yourself, would you say that to your best friend in this situation? If the answer is no, rewrite it. Out loud if you have to. Not fake positivity, not pretending the mistake didn't happen. Just basic human decency. You made a mistake. You're learning. You're trying. That's enough to work with. Third thing, and this one is simple but powerful. Write down 3 things you did right today. Not big things. Anything. Evidence that you are functioning, contributing, moving forward. Because the inner critic has a very selective memory. It catalogs every failure and ignores every win. So you have to deliberately build the other file. The one full of evidence that you are actually doing okay. Because you are. Even on the days it doesn't feel like it. Here's what I want you to take from today. You've been your own harshest critic for a long time, and it hasn't made you better. It's just made you tired. Try something different. Talk to yourself like someone worth talking to, like a friend, like someone you love, like someone who deserves grace, just for being human and trying, because that's exactly what you are. That's Pocket Dumpster. Subscribe, share it, and tell Gerald to take a day off